So in this video I'm going to teach you depth first search. Depth first search is basically a kind of traversal in a graph which involves recursion. This means that in depth first search what I essentially do is I visit a particular node, and after visiting that node I visit the child of that node, then I visit the child of that node, then I visit the child of that node, and so on and so forth. The difference of depth first search and breadth first search is that in depth first search I visit each child. I don't visit all the children together, but in breadth first search I visit all the children of a particular node level by level. This means that if I am at a particular node, I will then visit all the children of that node, which comprises of one level, then all the children of those nodes which comprises of another level, and so on and so forth. However, in breadth first search I am constantly visiting single node per recursion, and then when there are no further nodes I backtrack. So the function of breadth first search is something like this, or depth first search, is something like this. It takes a graph and it takes the starting vertex and it takes something called a visited array. So it is a boolean array which is basically initialized as null. So I visit my starting vertex and I output it saying that alright, I have visited it. Now I'm going to look into all the children of this vertex. So for doing that I will just go into and then I'm going to, if this new vertex is not visited, then I'm going to call this function again, and this time it will be this vertex that shall be used for the traversal. So this is it. This is the function of my DFS. Now I can create another function, say f, and that function f will do nothing but it will choose all the vertices one by one, which are not visited, and call this DFS for them. So let's you can do the same for breadth first search, but I didn't do it, so it's your wish. So I'm just going to traverse the right, and if this is not visited, then I'm going to call the DFS function. I hope this should work, and then I'll just input the graph. Just bear with me for 2 minutes. Yeah, and then I'll make it an undirected one. Yeah, you can comment this if you want, but I'll just make it. This is a visited boolean array. I'm just going to initialize this as 0, and I'm going to call my function f. Yeah, so I think this should do it. Yeah, so let's say if this is my graph, the output is this. So yeah, this is quite easy. So this is DFS. Thank you.